Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the second game of today. Now, you are still listening to the amazing voices that is Sean, also known as Pops RK, also known as the official voice for the Warthunder tutorials, and myself, Michael Zoom. Now, this upcoming match is going to be GOF versus Dynamight, Ukraine versus Poland, Eastern Europe versus Eastern Europe.
Yeah, more of the same. Yeah, well, GOF of Ukraine and Dynamite of Poland might be closer to each other than they think because, well, you know, geographically, Ukraine and Poland, they share a border. So, you know, these guys are neighbors, you know, really close neighbors. Yeah, and now they're going to have to fight. And it's going to be a battle to the death because take a look at the standings so far. And what can I say? GOF of Ukraine, 8 games, 4 wins, 4 losses, and Dynamite doing a tad bit better at 7 games and 5 wins. So it's the last match of the group stage for GOF of Ukraine. They got to win. They got to win to move up, and you know, to look better in playoffs, and you know, let's just say maybe have a better chance. They need that little boost because so far they had pretty mediocre performance. That really all comes down to mood with these guys. Sometimes they play spectacularly, really. They do excellent team play, and sometimes they flop. So it's either or. You know, it's hard to say. Now that's why this battle's so important. You know, if they want to move up, look better in playoffs, they gotta win, and they gotta win now. This is the last chance.
Now for Dynamite, it's a chance to get into the top 3 of these group stages. For GOF, it's a chance to beat Arcade. Arcade being the only proper professional team here, actually. They are sponsored, they are represented across multiple games, and they are not doing too well. So, if you can put yourself on top of Arcade, you are doing it right now. Hey, Sean, do you remember the name? Feel So Mad from GOF.
Yeah, he actually just won stuff, and there he is, right there. Oh.
Maybe he's trying out with a new tank, who knows?
Maybe.
Probably not, because these tanks are restricted.
Okay, but lots of aircraft, what can I say? 3 planes on both sides, and Jimmy Jazz and the G6, and backed up by Tanarovsky and much the same, and Devil and LA7. Now on the other side, exactly the same setup, but Scorp in LA7 of GOF does not have any bombs, and he's going down! He got shut down! And that's it. Scorp is no more. Jimmy Jazz just set Scrappy Rug on fire. It's a massacre. Scrappy Rug suffered heavy damage, but managed to put the fire out, so he's still in action.
Now Tanarovsky was going after then, but he got intercepted by James Cook, and he just lost his left wing. Yep. Unfortunate there.
Well, now a total massacre perpetrated by GOF. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff.
Oh, look at that. Look at Scrappy Rock just parking beside that wreck of the B-49 there.
No more vehicles left for Dynamite of Poland. They're all out. And, yeah, Ukrainians beat them there in the skies. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Keep it up. Now, okay. So only 1 tank each team sent across the river. Now, remember this. Eastern Europe is a map where you absolutely got to have 1, better 2 tanks across the river to provide fire support onto Charlie. Why is it so important? Well, basically, it helps you keep Charlie if you already control it, and it's absolutely necessary if you want to capture it.
Indeed, just going straight head-on is not going to help you out. You have to create flanking lines on this map more than any other, to be honest, because the flags are very, very linear. You're never going to get to the other side of the map to capture the home flag of the enemy team. You have to go for the C flag. Now, GOF is playing to the strength here, because this is actually one of the favorite maps of GOF, and so far, we've not seen them lose too many times. They actually just lost, I think it was against Dislike, wasn't it? They lost on Eastern Europe.
Who?
Just yesterday.
Who lost? GOF?
Against Arcade, yes.
Yeah. It was like that.
No, it was against Fink, never mind. GF lost against Fink on this map, and they never lost before. Fink squadron just displaying the strength that their squadron is. But GF has the right idea here. They went straight for the C flag and are holding it very strong. Now it seems to me like Zerba Claus is at it again. We have at the bottom of the screen names scrolling by. Those are the names of the winners of this giveaway. And we see another familiar name, Truth Seeker. Another esports play. These guys are just winning prizes over and over again. Why can't I win anything?
That's fun. Now, on the other side of the river, Nervush and the T-44 of Dynamite facing off against Scrappy Rock of GOF. And it looks like Nervush about to get supported by Camille from across the river there. Okay, I hear aircraft coming in. Sakati's in a G6 carrying rockets. Den already above the battlefield, but he's just in an LA-7, no bombs there. And James Cook just took off from the airfield. Now, interesting, total air control for GOF, but can they put it to good use? Those two G6s with rockets can do some damage there on the ground.
They can, and look at the team standings. GOF has only lost one respawn so far. They only have one death on the entire team. Dynamite in the meantime lost 4, which means they cannot afford to lose any more. Domino effect all over again. If either Tunorowski, Devil, GMGS or Razor die off, they are out of this battle right here. Which is going to be
Scrappy Rock. Oh, Scrappy Rock just took a bad hit from across the river, delivered by Camille. Camille, good shot against Scrappy. Now, Scrappy's in a really tight spot against Nervush. You know, his performance not going to be as good because Nervush is, well, pretty much pristine, only light damage to his right track.
Scrappy did take some major damage right at the start of the battle. He did suffer from a rocket strike, survived but took some major damage. Oh my god!
Oh, beautiful! Beautiful shot by Sakati's. Takes out Nervush. Now, Scrappy Rock actually has a shot at this.
I got scared for a second. I honestly got scared. I jumped out of my chair.
Now that's what I call a direct hit right there. Good shooting.
That was a beautiful hit.
By
now
GOF.
Scrapyrock has the other side of the river all for himself, which means Dynamite's going to have an even harder time to get the C flag. Jeff is just dug in here.
Yeah, it looks like the assault force of Dynamite, it's, you know, they're all in the same spot. What's going on? Look at this. Peekaboo, Razor, Devil, all very close to each other, and they're about to get outflanked by Scorp and Truth Seeker. Oh, but there, check this out. Tonorovsky just a tad bit behind this entire crowd in Tiger E, and he's preventing Scorp from moving anywhere closer to the assault force of Dynamite. This actually might work out if they keep this up. But then again, Scrappy Rock, man, Scrappy Rock on the other side of the river is going to do major damage on the Dynamite, and he's already engaging Razor. Razor's on fire by a shot from Scrappy Rock. So see what I told you there? Not looking good for Dynamite Assault Force right now.
They are falling apart. Dynamite has already lost one player. Devil is out of this game, which means the fate of this match now rests on the 6 players remaining on Dynamite, and it is not looking good. Razor is on fire yet again. He now has no fire extinguishers left, and he is down. Scrapper takes him down. Peekaboo and Camel is the only ones in any position to take this flag, but they do not have the flank going on yet. They were way too aggressive. They should have waited for Nervush to go my round, which he's doing right now.
Yep.
And wait for him to get into position, because now they just lost too many tanks here. They might have thrown the match.
Well, GOF overall starting off much stronger than Dynamite. But wait till they get to Poland. Wait till they get to Poland, because the way Dynamite plays Poland, I mean, only Dislike managed to beat him at Poland, seriously.
We gotta be fair to Dynamite here, because this is pretty much home turf of GOF. This is one of the strongest maps that GOF can even play in. And they are a very strong tanker team. I mean, GOF up until now was all about tanks. Well,
yeah, but
they play against Arcade.
They did surprisingly, yeah, they did surprisingly well with aircraft right now. You know, not only the asserted air dominance, but they put it to good use. They disabled Nervush there across the river. And actually, Nervush just came back fresh off spawn. Now he's about to take revenge on Scrappy Rock. Can Scrappy Rock kill him?
That's the question here. Now, Scrappy Rock can take out Nervush. That's pretty much game over for Dynamite. Nervush has to take out Scrappy Rock, or they're going to lose this match. There's just no way in hell that they're going to capture that C-flag without having a flank going on.
Nervush climbing up maybe a bit too high there.
Oh, he took a massive hit. That's his third ring jammed. His cannon reach is down. His gunner is down.
This is it. Oh, he's on fire. Look at this.
To ram Scrappy Rock, but
the train that couldn't. The train that couldn't. Now, okay, Scrappy Rug. Looks like this is going to seal the fate of the Polish team for this particular battle. Because, well, look, they're completely surrounded right now.
It definitely seems not. Now, Camel SQ is actually in the cap zone, which means if Dynamite can somehow get an aircraft to take out Field Somat, they can actually decap this flag, but they're just running out. Dynamite is down 4 players. They're just out.
Yeah.
They just don't have the available forces anymore.
This is a butcher fest. They're dying off too fast, and I just don't see the way where they're going to win this particular battle. But still, it's only the first battle of the match. You know, this could go either way, and it's going to be Poland next. Well, mark my words, because Dynamite, it's their home turf. It's their home turf. They're from Poland, and obviously, you know, well, not obviously, but they play Poland really well, and for a good reason, I guess. Now, let's just wait this one out, because this one is pretty obvious. I mean, look at this: Jimmy Jazz and an Ostwind, and Camel and T-34, also Peekaboo and T-44. That's it. Now, and there comes Dead and LA7.
But then doesn't have any bombs. He can't really do it.
But he can kill that Ostwind, actually.
He can kill the Ostwind.
Totally possible.
But Jimmy Jazz does exactly what NAA is supposed to do. But the problem here now is, as long as Jimmy Jazz is distracted by that LA7, the rest of GOF can just move up and sneak up behind him. And remember, Jimmy Jazz is in an Ostwin, but one-on-one against a Tiger or a T-44, yeah, not looking good.
Camel just got killed by Feel So Mad, and Jimmy Jazz and the Ostwind getting bombarded by artillery.
That distracts down. He cannot move. He is
reared to coming in to finish the job, and that's it.
That's an ammo cookout.
That's the cork on that bottle. Look at him go. This is it. 1-0. 1-0. Pretty much guaranteed. And oh, Peekaboo just spawned in. But it's not going to change anything, since look at this ticket bleed. Oh my god.
It is over. It is sadly over.
Yeah.
GOF is going to take this first map very, very easily. As they should. As they should. This is their home turf, after all. Let's keep that in mind. But it's not over just yet.
It's probably going to be Poland, then it's going to be Eastern Europe again, then it's going to be Poland again, and then it's going to be Berlin. I think this is where it's going to be decided, because, you know, quite obviously, GOF much better performing at Eastern Europe, and Dynamite, the kings of Poland. So it's all going to come down to the bombed-out German capital.
And you know, ladies and gentlemen, if you just tuned in, welcome to Thunder League. This is the second match of today. We have GOF versus Dynamite, Ukraine versus Poland, Eastern Europe versus Poland, funnily enough. By the way, you can win stuff by watching these streams. Yes. All you have to do is go to Warthunder.pro, log in with your in-game account, and be on the streams tab. You can pause the stream, you can go back to Twitch, or you can just play your own games in War Thunder right now. Now, Sean, what can the guys win if they do that?
A variety of good stuff, including, but not limited to, Silver Lines, Unique Thunder League camos, premium aircraft and tank discounts, research and game currency boosters, premium account, also unique vehicles such as unique RBT-5 with 250-kilogram rockets, Soviet Catcher Panther T5, also comes equipped with its own television set, P-51A Mustang with League Camo, M24 Chaffee with APCR rounds, and finally, BF-109E7 U2. That's like top-of-the-line Emil 109. You know, if you guys are into German vehicles, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay.
And it is a premium as well, which helps you grind out stuff.
Exactly. If you want to get somewhere fast, you know, having a premium vehicle, it's a really good way to do it, especially if you got a premium account as well. And that's going fast, really fast.
And if on top of that you have a dog tag, which will unlock a 100% research point booster for the entirety of the playoffs for you, that's a lot of XP for you to win.
Exactly. Especially if you're grinding out those jets, if you're grinding out those leopards, you know, T10s and stuff. T10s burn in hell. I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to say that. Anyway. Now, Dzień dobry, and yeah, so Devil of Dynamite just said Polska, which is Polska, yep, Polish. So
Polska strong,
yeah.
As expected, Dynamite going with a home.
I told you, this was inevitable. This is like their bread and butter, and yeah, that's where they're gonna go each and every time they can, because this map they play like no one else. Unless it's disliked.
Unless it's disliked, of course.
Unless it's
But here's the
disliked.
thing, though.
Yeah.
You can't underestimate GOF. They won against Arcade. They used
They did.
completely crazy tactics and actually took out a lot of aircraft to take out Arcade. Maybe they can actually beat Dynamite on Poland as well. And if they do that, they stand a very good chance to go for the 3-0 win here. Because I can guarantee you, if GOF wins this map, the next map they're going to choose is Eastern Europe again. They're just going to take no prisoners whatsoever.
Yeah, and then it's going to be Poland again. And then it's going to be Berlin, because the last battle, I mean, the 5th battle of every match is Berlin. So
now as we wait for these teams to ready up, let's take a quick look at our prize pool. How is that looking so far? We have broken $31,359, which means all Dogtech owners already got access to new profile avatars, titles and decals. You already have access to E100 tournament, which, by the way, I think the arcade version of that tournament just ended, which means congratulations to the top 150 players of that tournament.
Yep.
You won yourself an E100. But we are going to have more E100 tournaments coming up. In the next couple of days, the realistic mode tournament is going to be released. We also unlocked research points boosters for the entirety of the playoffs. Essentially just double XP for every Dogtech owner, which stacks with your account. So if you are stuck grinding those jets or grinding those top tier tanks, this is your chance. And we have also unlocked the all-new Deathmatch Game Mode tournament, which is going to be absolutely amazing. Have you ever complained that your team is bad? Well, now you have no team.
Yeah.
No more team killing, no more bad teams. It's just you, your tank, your aircraft versus the world.
exactly. Sometimes, I play random battles, get so pissed at all these players, not having the slightest clue as what to do with their machine, how to counter other machines. They're inclined to blame it all on whatever their teammates, the Russian bias, and whatever else they can come up with, instead of just, trying to learn from their mistakes, trying to understand how each and every nation works, because, they're very different from each other. They got their own strengths, their own weaknesses, and you just have to know how to play. I mean, it's always easier to blame it on something else, and, rather than actually try and learn the game.
Now, Sean, what did I tell you about GOF and aircraft?
Yes. Again, 3 planes against 3, and now it's all going to come down to whoever maintains the air superiority, and Dynamite know from experience they cannot let GOF win in the sky, because it's going to end bad for them. And looks like they're not about to let that happen. Devil just shot down Cicadas and Dan. Tanarovsky killed James Cook. Jimmy Jazz killed Scrappy Rug. Let's look at this madness. Jimmy Jazz also kills James Cook. And Tanarovsky, look at this madness. What's going on? So
I don't know
now
what's going on, but GOF is doing a major tactical error here. They only sent Scrappy Rock to the B flag right at the start, and he got immobilized. Segat is now going to back him up, but they are not going to make it in time before the Dynamite guys can make it to the B flag. Now, you have to have the A flag, but at the same time, it's very hard to hold the A flag if you have constantly guys from Dynamite just shooting you in the back from the B flag. And remember, this is Dynamite's home turf. If anyone knows how to play this map, it's Dynamite.
Tanarovsky chasing down Scorp, and Scorp got really major damage in both of his wings, and Tanarovsky's completely pristine. Well, the only minor damage to his right wing. Yeah, and he shot Scorp down. Scorp goes down in flames. Tanarovsky now is going to go back to his airfield and rearm. Good play there by Tanarovsky of Dynamite. Now, okay, if you know Poland, you have to understand this. You absolutely got to control Bravo if you want to win Alpha. Again, unless you're just like, I'm sorry, I love these guys so much, keep talking about them all the damn time. I apologize. Should not be doing this. Okay, now, Dynamite is bringing Panzer 470. Actually, this is pretty much the only spot we ever see Panzer 470 being used throughout the entire Thunder League, and actually it's just quite perfect for this vehicle. And at the same time, there's Jumbo, M4A3E2. Now, Americans really like to use complicated nomenclature right there. M4A3E2. Well, yeah, you know what? Let's just call it Jumbo. Too complicated. Now, on the other side, GOF not bringing anything to Bravo, and they're going to pay for it.
Now, by the way, Sean, it seems like we missed Zerber class going at it again. We have a round of giveaways coming up. Actually, already been given out. So, If you see your name on the news ticker on the bottom of the screen, be sure to relog into the game and it should open a trophy for you. And if you want something amazing, do let us know. Unless you win an RBT5, because if you win an RBT5, I said this since the start of this Final League, if you win an RBT5, I'm going to find you. And I'm going to hunt you down.
And I'm going to take your in-game account. Now,
yes.
Okay, check this out. Dynamite feels so man surrounded. My god, poor fella. He's all alone there for GOF. And you see, I told you, man, you gotta have some assets on Bravo. Well, you might not have assets on Bravo as long as you prevent the other guys from having support there. You know, you gotta kill whatever's out there because it's gonna keep putting pressure on Alpha.
Now Dynamite is turning this around. They are going with the textbook approach. They have B, they have A. GOF took the C flag, but they are running thin. They only have 2 tanks in the C. They're actually 3. Never mind, I didn't see Square right
and
there.
They suffered serious damage to their respawns. Look at this. Pretty much every player already died once, whereas with Dynamite, they only lost 2 vehicles. That's it. 2 vehicles versus, check this out, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Another player down.
9 versus 2 deaths, man. 2 deaths for Dynamite and 9 for GOF. Well, this was predictable. I mean, I'm telling you, man, it's all going to be solved on Berlin. And there's no way in hell GOF can beat Dynamite at their own game. This is Poland, so dzień dobry to every Polish person out there. And yeah, this is it. I'm telling you, man, you got to have assets on Bravo or keep the enemy assets on Bravo occupied. There's no other way around it.
Even here's the thing, Dynamite just has the perfect position here. They are in B and they are completely spawn camping GOF. They can't even advance here. They cannot even advance into the city. It's hopeless. It's completely hopeless. By giving up that B flag, they just completely gave up whatever chances they had to win on this map.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need to capture B per se. You know, you just gotta prevent the other guys from providing pressure onto whatever's coming in to seize Alpha, and this is just the name of the game, guys. I'm sorry, even likes of Fink and Dislike, you know, always contest Bravo somehow, be it from air assault or from, you know, shooting it from across the pond, whatever. You got to do it. Either way, you have to. And now GOF's paying, you know, for that mistake. Yes, they have like Charlie, but it's not going to change anything. All right, go ahead, Mike.
It seems like Dynamite is putting up the pressure. They just spawned in Tunorowski in the BF19 G6, which is going to be, well, it might be 1 extra kill. And GOF is running out here. They cannot afford to lose any more tanks. They are already down 2 players. This is just domino effect all over again. And the entire rest of the team also has already lost their single respawn, which means every single player from GOF that dies now is out of this game. And the more tanks you lose, the more tanks you're going to lose.
Yep. And they've already lost quite a few. It's still only 2 deaths for Dynamite. Poland's going really strong here. Now, GOF 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Still 9, huh? They're not dying either, but 9 versus 2? I mean, come on. And given the tactical positions that GOF assumed, or rather, tactical positions they were pushed onto, not looking good. Not looking good for Ukrainians there, definitely.
Now Tunorowski is getting the attention from James Cook in the Ostwind here. Now, single aircraft versus single AA, that might be a win for the AA. But Tunorowski is a very good pilot. As long as he evades that fire from James Cook, he at least stands a chance to take out 1 tank. And he's diving on Scorp and takes out Scorp!
Oh, Tunorowski crashed into that house right there. Ooh, wow, that gotta hurt.
It doesn't matter though, he did his job. He took out Scorp, which means Scorp is out of this game. GOF is now down 3 players. They only have 4 players left. And they are running out of options here.
Take a look. They only got 3 assets left in town. And that's Truth Seeker and Dan, T-44, T-34, and Scrappy Rug in a jumbo. And just take a look at Dynamite. 3 tanks on Alpha, 2 tanks on Bravo. That's basically you're fighting off against 5 tanks if you're, you know, want to get anywhere close to Alpha. Impossible. Now that's an impenetrable wall of steel right there. The Polacks know what they're doing for sure.
It's always like this, Sean. We predicted this battle right at the start, before it even started. GOF takes Eastern Europe. Dynamite takes Poland. GOF is going to take Eastern Europe again. Dynamite is going to take Poland again. And then finally we're going to have the face-off on Berlin. Now, I don't actually know which team plays better in Berlin. It's going to be a toss-up here, but so far either team has displayed that they can definitely go with the rush and go with eliminations here. Dynamite is playing very, very strong on Poland. Yeah. Like I say, Berlin is probably more akin to Poland than it is to Eastern Europe. Eastern Europe is much more urban than Berlin, even though you get many houses in Berlin. Since it's just a bombed-out city, there are many open lines of sight, which is what you get here in Poland as well. You have the city in the middle, but you have very, very open lines of sight on other sides of the map. Yeah. So, my tip is, at least my gut feeling is that Dynamite is going to probably take this win against GOF. But I let myself get surprised.
Well, yeah, but you know, this one is pretty much over. Tanarovsky already going for Charlie there in Tiger E. Ooh, and that Jumbo, can he stop him? Good turret armor, but can he kill a Tiger? Not sure. That 76 again is good, but 88 much better, I think.
At least in terms of damage. The thing is, as long as Scrappy Rock can hide his sides, he might be able to bounce a shot or two. Although, there's kind of a weak spot on the front of the hull of the Jumbo. If you hit the upper part of the upper glazes, it's much thinner than the lower part. But Tanarovsky is also angling his armor very, very well. Oh, never mind.
That's it.
Tanarovsky takes out Scrappy Rock.
I told you, Jumbo is a good tank, but can he kill a Tiger in like this kind of situation?
Not from the front.
Not likely, especially from the front. And Tanarovsky's Devil already sealing the deal there. And just one vehicle left for GOF. They got massacred. And that Ostwin's the only guy on the ground. Now, I told you, not having Bravo, not putting pressure on Bravo, especially when you're facing off against the likes of Dynamite, is signing a death sentence for your team. I don't even know why they bother. Seriously, they can just give up. If they're not going on to Bravo, I'm not sure if they're playing the game they should be playing. Maybe, ought to try Tetris. Because seriously, this is a major, major mistake on their part. I don't know what they're thinking.
These teams do analyze the other teams. At least what I've seen so far from Fink and Arcade, they do definitely analyze. Arcade not so much, but Fink, I know for a fact that Fink analyzes the teams that they're facing off against. I mean, we saw the proof of that when they went up against Arcade. They used Arcade tactics against Arcade, and very effectively so. Just like, I'm not quite sure if this like actually reads the enemy team. I think they just do whatever they want to. They just do whatever they feel like. Tactics? Who needs tactics? Just do whatever you feel like. That's how they win. Yeah, GOF here definitely did not read Dynamite. They definitely they didn't even make it hard for Dynamite. I mean, they know that Poland is Dynamite's home turf, and they know how Dynamite plays on Poland, or at least they should. But they just gave it up. They just completely gave it up.
Now, some of you might think I'm attacking GOF, but I'm not. I love the way they played, especially during the first 5 days of the Thunder League, and I'm disappointed. That's why I'm mad, because I expect more from them. They're not a Kai victory, for Christ's sakes. I mean, guys, come on, pull your stuff together. What's happening here? Look at this. Wow. Oh, that was nasty. He had his way with that Ostwind before the inevitable death and demise of GOF on Poland. Now, okay, let me be a mind reader. I think it's going to be Eastern Europe again, because
probably so. Probably choose this next map,
and then it's going to be Poland. And come on, guys, okay, I understand GOF failed to adapt, but actually, Dynamite, they're kind of guilty of the same sin, because they know how to play Poland. Yes, that's totally so. But how about Eastern Europe? Can they adapt to Eastern Europe? Huh?
That's the question here. That is the question.
Yes, it is Eastern Europe. There we go.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you just tuned in, welcome to Thunder League, the single biggest esports event in War Thunder. And probably a record breaker in view numbers as well. I remember commentating Thunder Cup and we only had about 500 people maximum. In this league, we've broke over 3,100 people at one time. And even now, we are getting over 2,500.
It's been almost like three nights in a row we had over 3,000 viewers. And, so, It's good.
These are only the group stages. I mean,
yeah.
I'm just imagining how much audience we are going to get when we are going to the finals of the playoffs, the very finals of this Thunder League.
That's very true. So, guys, tell us, how are you enjoying the show so far? Do you like us? Do you hate us? Whatever. Tell us what you think. Just be civil about it. If you're going to be an asshole, you're going to get banned for this. So, tell us what you think. And stay civil. Now, make sure to be logged in on Warthunder.pro, whatever you like us or not, to have a chance to win one of the following items absolutely for free: Silver Lines, unique Thunder League camos, premium aircraft and tank discounts, research and game currency boosters, 3 days of premium account, and also premium vehicles such as the unique RBT-5 with 250 kilogram bomb, Civic Capture Panther T5, P-51A Mustang with League camo, M24 Chaffee with APCI rounds, and finally Messerschmitt Bf-109 E7U2. Okay.
Now, you do not need a dog tag to be able to win these prizes, but buying a dog tag will give you a 50% increase on your base chance. And on top of that, a lot of goodies. You get decals, you get titles, you get access to a new game mode, you get access to the A100 tournament, and possibly even access to 2 premium vehicles. If we reach a $50,000 milestone, every dog tag owner is going to be given the Panther T5 and the Bf-109 E7, which is 2 premium vehicles.
And also,
I don't know what it is.
You get access to deathmatch tournaments, which was really cool. If you just hate playing with random players and you think they suck, so yeah. Okay, somebody crashed. Razor just crashed. Devil.
It's a restart. It seems like one of the players couldn't connect them.
Yeah. It happens.
It happens rarely, but it does happen. And these guys are fair play. If someone from the other team can't connect, they all agreed to restart the match.
To J out and let it go over again. That's civil. That's really good. Now, we were saying, can Dynamight adapt to GOF? Because GOF, they're not inventing anything new over here. They're playing it by the book on Eastern Europe. They got an asset across the river, strong presence in Charlie, rushing towards Charlie, and then trying to maintain an air superiority, which is actually very beneficial on Eastern Europe because it's very easy to use aircraft here. Lots of really low buildings, close to the ground, so it's really easy to make attack passes there. Pound the ground.
Now, if you just tuned, welcome back to Thunder League. This is the second match of today, GOF versus Dynamight, and so far, no big surprises. First map was Eastern Europe, in which GOF naturally took the win. Being that, Eastern Europe is pretty much their home turf. Second match was Poland, and Dynamight took that one. Because, well, Dynamight are Polish, and Poland is their home turf. And now we are back on Eastern Europe. It seems like one of the players from Dynamight had a connection problem and is now restarting his router, so we are going to have to hold out for a minute or two before this match starts. But, hey, let's take this time and discuss what other matches we have seen so far and what we are going to see next. The first match of today, if you missed it, was Poltergeist versus the Adler. Now, it was a very crucial match for Poltergeists, because they were tied with Cube for the 8th place. If Poltergeist lost that match, they would have stood a chance of not making it to the playoffs. But since Poltergeist did indeed win 3-0 against the Adler, they guaranteed their place in the playoffs. And Cube is now going to, well, they're going to have to work if they want to get to the playoffs. They're going to have to fight against the first place, against the best team of the
semi-league,
yeah, to guarantee the spot. But up next, after this match between GOF and Dynamight, we are going to see what is probably going to be the best match in this entire season so far. We are going to have Dislike versus Fink. The Crab versus the European Fink Squadron.
The Crab versus the mind-boggling logo there that I can't quite comprehend. It gives me a headache every time I look at it. Now, yeah, these are the top 2 teams, stats-wise, especially because 7 games, 6 wins, and 18 points for both of them. It's either man's game. Still, I'm willing to bet on Dislike, not only because I like them, but because the way they play. They're totally unpredictable, absolutely unpredictable. And I think they pride themselves on tactics and adaptability. Now, can you adapt to something that has no rhyme or reason? Huh? Hard to say. What do you think, Mike?
That's the thing. Fink is a very adaptive squadron. They know how to adapt, they know how to enforce the tactics right at the start. But at the same time, Dislike is just a completely random team. You can't really apply any tactics to them. Which means it's going to be very hard for Fink to adapt to Dislike's playstyle. So I'm not really sure. It's really a toss-up between either team here.
Well, you know, let's just wait and see. Seriously, I can't predict how it's gonna go. To be honest, I want to believe it's going to be Dislike because I like these crabs, but it's it's so hard, so hard. Now, okay, waiting
Seems
for
like we're having some trouble here.
trouble. Yeah, let's go back to Hangar. Let's try to come back.
Yeah, I think Zerba is still in the game. Well, we are having some technical difficulties here. It seems like we can't actually restart this match just now. We might have to restart the lobby, which is going to put us back a couple of minutes. Now, we are still in time plan, but at the same time, if these guys are going to go for 5 matches, we're going to have problems here.
Okay, you want to make a bet, huh? You want to like a gentleman bet, between two gentlemen, huh? About Fink and Dislike, huh? I'm willing to bet on Dislike. Are you willing to bet on Fink?
I am.
Like, okay,
I am willing to bet
whoever
on Fink.
whoever wins is okay. No, whoever loses is buying a drink. Okay. Next time we meet, whoever loses.
I mean,
is
sure,
buying a drink.
that's a good idea. Given that we are on pretty much two opposite sides of the globe.
No, we're not on two opposite sides of the globe.
Not quite, but you get the point.
Well, you're in Europe, and I'm in Moscow right now, and it's very close. It's only like to Paris, like 4 hours on aircraft. I mean, on a plane, just 4 hours.
2 hours to me, so that's about 6 hours away from us.
6 hours. That's not opposite side of the globe would be the U.S., and that's like 9 to 11 hours depending on where you're flying. So, yeah. Okay, somebody needs to get a geography textbook there. Definitely, Mike. Okay, so lobby's out. Let's just wait for Oblich to make a new one. Yeah, so we have to restart the lobby. Having some technical difficulties right there.
This is a bit weird.
There it is. I see it. I see it. I see it. Let's get it.
Is it the same though?
Password's the same. Yeah. So it's all good. Come on, get in. We'll just need all the guys in here, and we're fine. So yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna get you for the new year. I'm gonna give you a geography textbook, man. You're really needed. It looks like you're really needed.
Hey, I'm an engineer, not a geographer, okay?
That's true, because you're German. Obviously, you guys are. So it's fine. It's fine. You know what? I'll buy you a map. What about? Hey, I'll buy you like a digital map. Like an app for your phone, so you can use it to get to know the world we live in.
I do have GPS.
That's how you get by. Definitely. You need GPS. You absolutely.
No, honestly, though, I am quite a directionless person. Pretty much, if I haven't been to a place before, I just can't. I just completely helpless. I just stumble around like a headless chicken. I'm bad with directions.
There you go. And I actually know my way around a map and a compass. You'd be surprised. So, been around wilderness for quite some time. Now, okay, what do we have in here? Oh, hey, looks like to spice it up a little bit. The Zerba Claus is having a giveaway again. Look at this. Oh, Upajika. This guy. Where is he from? What team is he from? He's definitely from Thunder League. Ubajika. I don't remember what team is he from.
So far,
Fink. He's from Fink. Ubajika's from Fink. He's from Fink. Yeah. My God, the esports players, you guys are lucky. Look at this. And they're winning stuff. Nice. Now, if you want to be in that list next time, make sure to be logged in at Warthunder.pro and keep the streams page open at all times. You can be watching us on Twitch if you want. Use the chat there. You can pop the chat out and watch us on Warthunder.pro. Whichever way you do it, just don't close the streams tab on your browser. You're going to be fine. Okay.
Oh, I saw MG. Ah.
Who's that?
I was hoping to see my own name done in the news sticker, and I saw some with MG. And given that my nickname is MGB, I had my hopes up just for a little second. Just for a second.
Oh, man.
I guess I got to sacrifice more cabbages to the mighty Godzilla before I can get myself an RBT5.
That's true. That's true. You got to believe in the almighty Godzilla of the East, and Godzilla likes cabbage, so because it's a snail. We all know.
But no, guys in the chat, let's do a quick challenge here. If you want to win something amazing in these giveaways, type now #praise Godzilla. Maybe he will hear you. Maybe the almighty Godzilla will descend upon Earth and hear your prayers.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna start this praise Godzilla. All right, let's see if that works. And having a dog tag, having a hashtag on Twitch is useless, but it's still kind of fun. Yeah, because we're mentally ill. We're sorry. Okay, so how's that battle coming up there? Let's see what the chat is talking about. So are we starting or not? Yeah, are we starting or not?
I don't know exactly what is happening here. I mean, we are taking too long here.
Okay, Dark Doker says we got one player. He can't join custom battles for some reason. he's restarting his game.
Well, this is bad. The thing is, this might be one of the longest battles in Thunder League so far, just because of this technical issue now, and because, well, let's be honest here, it's probably going to be a 5-match game. It's going to be Eastern Europe, then after this Poland again, and then we're going to Berlin. So, yeah, we're going to have to do some overtime today.
Definitely. I mean, seriously, guys, just go play Berlin 3 times, and, you know, we're going to get around to know who's going to win faster, because we kind of understand that GOF knows how to play Eastern Europe, and Poland knows how to play Poland. So, you know, why don't we just go on to Berlin and be over with that? Seriously. Because we know, guys, you're not particularly fond of any other kind of map in the game. So, yeah, we're wasting time here, aren't we?
Now as we wait for these matches to start, chat, how are you guys doing? Are you enjoying the stream so far? Are you enjoying the league so far? I know that a lot of you have watched these streams for a couple of days now in hopes to get a giveaway, and some of you won, some of you didn't. It's honestly all random. I mean, look at myself. I have a dog tag. I've been here every single day except for one, and I've gotten 100 golden eagles. But then we have these esports players who we just seem to see a esports player name every single giveaway now.
Yeah, that's nuts. Feel So Mad won. Ubojika won, and there was another guy before that. I
think it was Truth Seeker actually who won as well.
Truth Seeker, yeah. So like pretty much every battle, somebody's winning. Okay, so Dark Doker of GOF is requesting 1 more minute. Interesting.
Look at the chat. Praise Godzilla is real.
You guys want them giveaways hard, huh?
Oh, praise the mighty Godzilla, comrades. May he accept our sacrifice of cabbage and give us many good giveaways.
That's true. Come on, give cabbage to Godzilla. Racist killer. That's a funny nickname he's got there. Okay, what's going on? Can we start, please? Please, let's do it.
I think we still have the issue of one of the players not being able to connect right now, which is, well, they should change them out, to be honest, because these teams are going with some extras here. They do have some extras, so I don't know exactly sure what's happening here, but they should just use one of the extras instead of waiting for the one player that can't connect.
Yeah, it's actually a good idea right now, because it's taking too damn long. But anyway, let's speculate on standings. Yeah, can we get a picture of standings, please? Now, whichever way it goes, Think and Dislike are going to be number 1 or 2. I know, definitely. Either or. Because, look, they're at 7 games each, got 6 wins under their belt and standing at 18 points. And they still got 2 more matches tonight and tomorrow. to be precise. And we know they're not going to lose to anyone except each other. So, well, maybe Verve. Yeah, Verve, perhaps. But Dynamite, GOF, Arcade, I don't think so.
Verve can still do something, although they do have already 8 matches played, which means they only have 1 match left. Now, if either Think or Dislike still somehow manage to both lose, which is impossible since they're playing against each other, Verve can still take the first place, but they're probably just going to stay in the top 3. However, here's the thing. If Dynamite can win against GOF today, they might very well just banish Verve from the top 3 places, because they do have less games played.
Yeah, entirely possible. If they win twice, they can take the 3rd place. Yeah, so they're now fighting for the 3rd place in the group stage. Now, you have to realize this is only a group stage, so it's still not really as decisive as playoffs going to be, because playoffs, well, you know, it's where teams get kicked off. Now, a whole different affair than this, but still, we can kind of see how it's going to go from here, you know, because performance in, you know, a team stage is very important for a variety of reasons, because first off, it shows what teams are capable of. Maybe some of these teams, you know, they're kind of trying to hide their skill. Maybe, you know, maybe Duradler, Poltergeist, GOF, you know, they're hiding their skill. Especially, well, actually, I'm suspecting Arcade of this, because I know what they're capable of, and this is definitely, I mean, 8 games, 4 wins, 4 losses. This is not the Arcade kind of performance we're seeing.
Now it seems like we are finally about to start the match. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for that interruption, but we are now back. Round number 3.
Seriously.
GOF versus Dynamite. Back on Eastern Europe.
I never thought I'd be happy to see Eastern Europe as much as I do right now, because we've been staring at the Thunder League, you know, background for way too long there. Okay, so it's GOF of Ukraine facing off against Dynamite of Poland, and GOF, they're the kings of Eastern Europe.
Indeed, now Eastern Europe again. Just pretty much the same tactics. We've seen this before, but
yeah.
Oh, here's the major change though. Here is a major change. GOF is spawning on the other side of the map now.
Yeah.
This might be different. This might be different now, because we've seen this before. GOF is very good if they spawn on the eastern side. Not so much if they spawn in the western side, which means Dynamite actually stands a chance of winning this time. We'll have to see. Now, both teams are heavy on the aircraft. GOF taking out 3 aircraft, 2 BF-1 G6s and 1 LA-7, and same thing mirrored by Dynamite. Pretty much the same tank lineup as well. Actually, no, GOF does have more aircraft. Yes, indeed, GOF has 1 more LA-7 in the air, which might be decisive for the air superiority.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, look, if they're bringing 2 LA-7s with no bombs, maybe these ones go first, but no. GOF's risking it all, and we see G6 is already diving in for the kill. Oh my god, James Cook going down, losing both his wings. He didn't even have a chance to use those rockets. He's going down hard. That's it. This thing's no longer airborne.
Look at the C-flag, Sean. Look at the C-flag. Dynamite did feel so mad from rushing into the C-flag, and now they have the major advantage here. They might actually go for the blitz cap.
Sikati's chasing Jimmy Jazz and takes him out. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now,
that was a hole in his left wing.
Yeah, major hole. That was a major wing in his left hole. Now, yeah, Dynamite's turning this around. You see what I said before is that, can Dynamite learn from their mistakes? Can they learn from their mistakes? And you're right. I mean, spawning on the eastern side is kind of easier if you know what you're doing.
Because it's easier to hold the C flag from the eastern side. That's the thing. You need less tanks on the flag to hold the C flag from the eastern side. But at the same time, it's harder for you to get to the other side of the river. But here's the thing. I don't know what GOF is thinking about here, but neither did they capture the C flag, nor do they have anyone on the other side of the river.
Yeah, Scrappy
They gave
Rock,
Dynamite the complete advantage here.
Scrappy Rock just only started moving across that bridge, and Nervish is in prime position to stop any kind of advance from GOF moving anywhere close to C capture point.
Now, Truthseeker has been wrecked. What happened to him? Seems like he just suicided in favor of taking out another vehicle here. Or no, it seems like Truthseeker actually disconnected from the game.
Really?
Yeah, look at Seamless. He's out of this lobby.
I wonder how that's gonna go. Yeah, Truthseeker has been wrecked. That's it.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, the teams can actually substitute him with another player, but that player can only spawn in once, and he has to take out the same nation as Truthseeker was taken out. So, and not even the same tank. So, which means whichever player is going to substitute Truthseeker in this unfortunate event here is going to have to take out a Russian tank.
Check out Scrappy Rock. Check out Scrappy Rock. He's getting behind Nervish here. Getting very close, and Nervish definitely is going to be distracted from his duties, and now he turns his turret around, but still facing... Oh, Scrappy Rock got hit there a little bit, but no major damage, only minor damage to optics of the captain.
Who needs optics? Yeah. Tanks are face-to-face here. There's no need for optics. These tanks fight like men. They do not need optics. They stick their heads out. Now, Nervish and Scrappy Rock, they're in a stare-down contest through that corner there. And ooh, Devil! We didn't see that one coming. Surprise, Devil! Surprise! Never now advancing. Devil on the front. Scrappy just shot in his mouth. Doesn't have a round to reach, and he is taken down. Dynamite completely dominated this map so far. You know what, Sean? This might actually be over quicker than we were thinking. Our prediction was that GOF was going to take this map, but not so. Dynamite is taking this map, and if they choose Poland, next up they stand a very good chance of completely shutting GOF down. Finally, something exciting. After 15 minutes of just sitting around, we see something exciting happening.
Dynamite's pressing the advantage. It's not the regular sit on Charlie until cows come home affair. It's Dynamite actually pressing the advantage on GOF. Oh, please, Lord, please. Keep going, Dynamite. Dzień dobry, Polska. Yeah, so keep doing that. Keep doing that.
They are going through elimination here. Now, GOF... Okay, given, GOF did have the disadvantage because they did not spawn on their favorite side of the map. But you are an esports team. You are supposed to know how to play a map regardless of side you play on. At the same time, though, they did lose a player due to the disconnection, which might be problematic here. But they were losing anyways. So, unless GOF can somehow pull out a flying grocery store and kill out every single tank from Dynamite that's on the C flag, I'm not really seeing them coming back from this. Dynamite just has too strong of a presence on this map right now.
Well, you know what? I haven't seen either GOF or Dynamite using SM79B so far. Maybe I'm forgetting something. It's been 2 long weeks, but you know what? They're not too hot on bombers. They mostly just use G6s and LA7s. And by the way, we're having yet another giveaway. Currently standing at $31,406 of prize pool money. And you could be adding to that number if you get a dog tag. Now, dog tag gives you a 50% increased chance to win in one of the giveaways, but also gives you instant access to one of the 4 unlocked stretch goals, but at least so far. And unlocked, we're going to have more. Now, new profile avatars, titles, and decals. Unlimited access to a series of E100 tournaments. Now, all Tech owners who pick their favorite team after June 6th will get a 100% research booster for entirety of Season 1 playoffs. And finally, unlimited access to deathmatch game mode tournaments.
Indeed, now back on the ground. Dynamite still strong in the presence, but they lost their support on the other side of the map. However, GOF is slowly falling apart. They lost Scrape Rock, they lost Truthseeker, they lost Dark Doker. I think Dark Doker was the one who was... Dark Doker then was the player that substituted Truthseeker there, but they are slowly running out of tanks, and this is domino effect all over again.
Yep, exactly.
This thing, GOF has way too many aircraft in the air. They have Den and Cicadis in the air, which means they only have 3 tanks on the ground now. Dynamite is completely dominating this map. This is actually amazing.
And yeah, that was a good counterattack, but you don't want to risk it. It's evident from the way Dynamite's position right now. They're not going all the way in, even though they're in prime position to do so. I mean, they got the numerical advantage, check. They're in better positions, check. They got no resistance from across the river, check, even though they don't have any assets of their own there. It's no big deal. And GOF only got 1 tank left. I mean, what the hell are they waiting for? Yes, 2 aircraft dead out, actually bringing bombs this time. But come on, these are tiny little bomblets, not bombs.
It's almost impossible to kill anything with just 100-kilogram bombs.
Yeah, they're next to useless. Well, these are esports teams. They know how to drop bombs directly onto, like, Commander's cupola. Yeah, but still, very hard to do. Even though, they're facing no resistance. There's no Ostwind. Yeah, we're just going to call it Ostwind from now on, not Ostwind. Still, it's not going to change anything. Just look at this. Just look at this. GOF getting massacred. So now it's going to be 2-1 for Dynamite of Poland. And next map is going to be Poland. It looks like it's going to seal the deal.
Probably so, yeah.
Let's be realistic. I mean, there's no way in hell they're going to pick anything else, these guys. And yeah, you see what I was saying before this match is that can Dynamite really adapt to superior tactics of GOF on Eastern Europe? And look at Peekaboo. Peekaboo's about to go down into the river. Check Peekaboo, man. Check Peekaboo. He's going down to the water. Oh, he's drowning. Whoa.
Peekaboo's just going for a swim. Going for a swim. Just cleaning his tank from the outside of the inside. I mean,
he's cool.
You gotta realize these pests.
He's just he went fishing, like underwater fishing with a T-44, a very common Russian pastime. So yeah.
Yes, I mean, you got to realize these past 12 days, these teams didn't really have the chance to clean their tanks. So now's the best time. If you have the time, just go into the river, scrub your tank down real good, and you get a shiny new tank.
That's true. That's true. Oh, Cicadas just spawned in. Come on, man. Let's not prolong the inevitable. It's not
going to make a difference. This
is over. Even though he's got this real nice clover on the front of his tank. And it's not gonna help him. Somehow, I don't think Cicada is Irish. Okay.
And from that's this radio operator down. Of course, the radio operator is not too important just yet, but at the same time, he's just prolonging the inevitable as the ticket just run out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second win for Dynamite on the home turf of GOF, which means this next battle is going to decide if Dynamite can pull it off or not. GOF, I don't know what you did, but you just screwed yourself over pretty much. Yeah. That was not a good display of power there.
Well, what can I say? Now, I'm gonna ask the same question to GOF. Guys, are you really an esports team? Can you adapt the way Dynamite just adapted? Because they just proved they're an esports team. Now you gotta prove the same.
And unsurprisingly, Dynamite is going with Poland. Who saw that coming?
Yeah, I told you. And by the way, another one of the giveaways is a go. So, make sure to be logged in at Warthunder.pro with your in-game account. Keep the streams tab open in your browser at all times, not to miss out on a chance to win exciting stuff such as Silver Lines, unique Thunder League camos, premium aircraft and tank discounts, research and game currency boosters, 3 days of premium account, and also premium vehicles such as RBT-5 with rockets, Soviet Capture Panther T-5, P-51A Mustang, M24 Chaffee with APC rounds, and Messerschmitt BF-109E7U2.
Now, Sean, tell me, what has been your opinion on these performances so far here?
Well, I'm liking Dynamite much more than I'm liking GOF, and it wasn't so before that. Both are equal, I guess. Well, looking at standings, Dynamite is a tad bit better. Just a tad bit better. Because they got 5... Oh, no, actually, they're much better than GOF. Look at this. 7 games... 5 wins and only 2 losses. Yeah, they're doing much better, to be honest. And GOF, 8 games, 4 wins, 4 losses, and 12 points. And somehow, I think Dynamite's going to seal the deal. And they just show they can adapt to, really good, solid tactics and textbook play of GOF in Eastern Europe. That's like how it's supposed to be played, I know. And, well, judging from the stats and from the way GOF handled Poland horribly in the previous battle, yeah, they're gonna lose. So this is my lengthy, drawn-out assessment of the upcoming battle.
Now here's the thing, if I'm not mistaken, they are now going to spawn on opposite sides from they spawned before. Now, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing for GOF, because the site that GOF is spawning on is easier to spawn camp, actually, from the B side. Actually, no, never mind. It seems like the teams have spawned in the same positions here. Yep.
Yeah, well... Finally, GOF now looks like they're adapting because they're actually sending vehicles onto Bravo. You'd be surprised, but 2 T-25, Mr. Nev, haven't seen him around before, and Scrappy Rug come in there.
I think Mr. Nev is the replacement for one of the GOF players that is currently having connection problems, but they have a very good choice here in tanks. The T-25 is a very good tank.
Tanarovsky's diving in, Mr. Nev. Oh yeah, kills him, good. Dark Doker failed. ZSU 37, now that's a new one, look at this. Dark Doker, check this out, it's not an Ostwind, it's a ZSU.
I was wondering, because so far we've seen mainly Ostwinds, we've seen occasionally the M19 from the American team, but we never saw a Russian AA, and now we finally do.
Yeah, let's just call it SU-37 because ZSU is just a pain to say. Now SU-37. Well, I'm not a huge fan of Soviet vehicles, so we don't really know how good this thing is. Well, it apparently has a 37mm gun, just like the Ostwind.
Oh, but it also has a wide open, massive open turret and takes him down.
And goes down with him, which is not a problem given how he killed now 2 ground vehicles. And yeah, looks like this is it. GOF no longer got assets to seize Bravo or even put pressure on it. And Dynamite going in strong with 2 vehicles, peekaboo, yet again, in a Panzer 470, a perfect vehicle for Bravo, and supported by Razor and the Jumbo. Now, in the meantime, in the town, actually, GOF surprisingly got Alpha yet again. That was the same way the battle played out previously for GOF, and then they got slaughtered because they got no support from Bravo. They got to send support now.
They're going with a much stronger offense onto the city now. They have A, and they are about to capture C, which is going to give them the point advantage. Dynamite still hasn't captured B, even though B is just completely open for them to take. The tank charge is a little bit too slow to make it there in time. Now, of course, as soon as they are on B, they're going to be a major force to reckon with. And GOF is going to have a hard time to hold that A flag as long as Dynamite is on B. And let's be honest here, GOF is never going to capture B. They just aren't. They have no aircraft in the air. They have no tanks anywhere near B. B is a lost flag for them. So it's all down to GOF to hold this A flag and hold this C flag.
Most likely, yep.
But I gotta say, they do have a very strong presence in the city. I'm liking this. They have 6 tanks in the city. Strong offense. And they have Cicadas in the offense, also covering the air, which is going to make it harder for Jimmy Jazz, Devil to provide airstrikes.
Yeah, that's totally true. Now, okay, huge presence in the town, and they're about to squash the Dynamite's forces between the Rock and a Heart place on Alpha. And look at this, not what we're used to. Feel So Mad is actually engaging targets all over at Bravo, across the pond. Mr. Nev, who got previously killed trying to capture Bravo, looks like they completely ditched that effort to take it. Now, they're just going all in the town. So they're going to try to hold Charlie and Alpha for as long as they can and make Dynamite bleed all the tickets out.
Now it seems to me that Zerba Claus is at it again. At the bottom of the screen you can see the names of the winners of this particular giveaway scrolling by. Now if you do see your name there, do re-log into your in-game account and open a trophy. And if you win something nice, do let us know. Now if you're questioning how you can participate in these giveaways, it's very easy. All you have to do is go to Warthunder.pro, click on the Streams tab and be logged in with your in-game account. You can pause the stream, you can pop out the chat from Twitch and drag it over that window, or you cannot watch the stream at all, which, to be honest, would be bad, because then you would, well, just miss out on an awesome opportunity to watch these teams play and learn from their mistakes, from their tactics, from how they play on any given map here.
Yeah, exactly true. And looks like GOF still having a strong presence on the outskirts of the town, trying to prevent any kind of reinforcements from coming in to help Nervish and Camille. Camille already pressing the advantage, and with support from Bravo. I just don't see Truth Seeker surviving that one.
I'm looking at chat here, and Praise Guy Jill is still going. What did I do?
Yeah, you started.
But not only that, we also have Praise Zerba. And let's be honest here, Zerba is the MVP of the stream. The guy just organizes everything, takes care of the giveaways. Okay, he does bite occasionally, which is why we have to put him in a cage, and he occasionally also destroys giveaway buttons. But other than that, he's just an amazing guy. Zerba, thank you.
Yeah, I also gotta say thank you to Alex Z. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to pronounce your last name out loud on the stream, so I'm only gonna say Alex Z and Artom L. So thank you guys, because you're the the great cardinals of this whole thing, organizing it from the shadows. You're not getting as much attention as us and Zerba here. So totally, you guys deserve a praise. And also, our partners at SLTV doing all the technical stuff, and they also deserve a praise here. So thank you all, guys. It's been good so far. Now back into battle. What's happening right now is Dynamite having a pretty botched attempt at assaulting the town, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because the last tank of GOF is dead at Alpha, and it's Camille already captured it. And now the ticket bleed is on GOF.
Pretty much as expected, Dynamite just took the A flag, and now they have A, they have B, they have control of the map, and GOF is falling apart. GOF already lost 3 players, Dynamite only has 1 death. They haven't even lost a player, they only have 1 death. Well, never mind, me and my big wins. Sikat is in the off win, and she took out the T-44.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. They're getting slaughtered again, and yeah.
Now, guys, do not think that we are biased. We are by no means biased. We like both teams. We're hoping for this to evolve better for GOF, but the facts are just there. We have enough experience now, gathered in the past 2 weeks, to foresee what is going to happen way before it actually happens. And it was clear from the start that Dynamite was going to win in Poland. From the very start. What surprised us was that GOF lost on Eastern Europe the last match. That's what surprised us. We were expecting this to go into the 5th match into Berlin, but Dynamite just denied it completely. And now GOF is down to Scorp. Oh, Scorp. Oh, you Scorp. Poor Scorp.
Poor Scorp.
Is set on fire by Nervish. This is about to end. Ladies and gentlemen,
3-1
for Dynamite.
3-1. Dynamite of Poland takes. Sorry, was it 3? Yeah, it's 3-1.
It's 3-1. 3-1. Dynamite takes this win, taking the 3 points, possibly pushing them up into the top 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and GOF of Ukraine sadly is going to go down a notch very, very soon. So yeah, they're actually below Arcade. So yeah,
it doesn't really matter too much for them though. They are still guaranteed in the playoffs.
That's totally true. They can still turn this around. And now look, Andres 0077 says praise Zerba, praise Zerba. Andres, look, yeah, we appreciate that you like Zerba. We like him too, but just don't spam the chat.
Don't spam it.
Don't spam it, or you're not gonna like what we're gonna do to you. So stop spamming, Andres.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this match between GOF and Dynamite. So far we had 2 exciting battles. First one was Poltergeist versus De Ale. Poltergeist taking a 3-0 win. This match was GOF versus Dynamite, with Dynamite surprisingly winning on Eastern Europe against GOF and taking the 3-1. And now the next match. Oh, the next match. The next match is going to be amazing.
Yep. Okay, look at this. Somebody actually registered a nickname, say Gaijila Believer on Twitch. This is just nuts. This is just nuts. Okay, no more spam, or people get hurt.
Here,
mean,
Sean has access to a banhammer and he is not afraid to use it. So,
no, I'm not.
Watch out.
I loathe to use it, but sometimes I just have to.
Now, Sean, I think we need a break after this match. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to win in the giveaways, don't forget that you have to go to Warthunder.pro and be logged in on the streams page. During the next battle, we are going to have more giveaways coming in, so watch out for that. Now, the next battle is going to be Dislike versus Fink. The crab versus the crazy illusion cube. Actually, where's Dislike from? Dislike is a Russian team, isn't it? Yep. Dislike Russian team versus Fink, the only European, well, international team, let's be honest here, because we have other European teams, but Fink is a collection of the best players from Europe. And we have the Orange Doom, who is a member of Fink Squadron in the chat right now. So Orange, keep tuned for this next one. Hey. Chat, keep tuned for this next one, and we'll see you after the break.
Don't go anywhere.